The UN General Assembly members, they've condemned Russia's annexation move in Ukraine. They upheld the war-torn country's territorial integrity. Out of 193 members, 143 voted in favour. 35 countries decided to abstain from the vote, including India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. To some experts' surprise, China also abstained in this vote, a country that has sided with Russia in most UN resolutions. Beijing says this vote will not bear any solution to de-escalating the war.
The results of the vote is as follows. In favour, 100.
I was not surprised, but I was delighted to see the numbers. We were all holding our breaths as the numbers rolled in, and it's a strong, strong signal to the world and to Russia that they cannot intimidate the world. They thought that they could call for a secret ballot and that somehow a secret ballot would get them more votes, and they were defeated in their efforts to work against transparency.
Moving on to those who voted against condemning Russia, almost all of Kremlin's long-standing allies seem to have accepted this new annexation: Belarus, North Korea, Syria and Nicaragua.
Генассамблее сегодня, однако, представлен политизированный и откровенно провокационный документ, в котором не только игнорируются все эти факты, но и содержится конфронтационный заряд, способный подорвать любые усилия в пользу дипломатического разрешения кризиса вокруг Украины.
Now, in late September, Russia held voting in 4 different regions of Ukraine: Donetsk, Luhansk and parts of Zaporizhia and Kherson. To no one's surprise, Kremlin said it's all in their favour. Soon after which, President Vladimir Putin announced an official annexation of the area. Now, this move at the United Nations mirrors what happened in 2014. Russia took a similar course of referendum voting and annexed Crimea, a region that sits at the bottom of Ukraine since the takeover. Till today, Russian forces, they've held their ground there. The region has turned out to be a lifesaver for Moscow. The Crimean Bridge helped transport arms, ammunition, food, medicines, but just this month, it suffered a major blow, a blast that disrupted all travel here. Back in 2014, the General Assembly had adopted a similar resolution declaring the referendum invalid. 100 voted in favour, 11 against, 58 formal abstentions. So with this deja vu situation, geopolitical experts wonder if the condemnation vote will translate to anything concrete on ground. Now, for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Let's listen in.
The United Nations General Assembly on Wednesday adopted a resolution condemning Russia's annexation of 4 Ukrainian regions. A total of 143 member states voted in favor, 5 voted against, and as many as 35 countries abstained. The resolution, quote, condemns Russia's attempted illegal annexations of the 4 Ukrainian regions following so-called referendums. The issue was brought to the UN General Assembly after a resolution was not reached at the United Nations Security Council because of Russia's veto-wielding power. At the General Assembly, each country has 1 vote with no veto power to block it. Of the 4 General Assembly resolutions criticizing Russia since its invasion of Ukraine, it was this outcome that was the most conclusive. And although GA resolutions are non-binding, in many cases they do carry political weight. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.